Yo, what's good, everybody? This is Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, and we're back at it with a Black Clover, chapter 309, leaks and spoilers, and oh my goodness, this is so insane. So we got like a nice little summary, we got several panels, so before we dive into this, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment on whether or not you like the fact that Yuno has star magic and if it makes sense to you. Now again, these are only the spoilers and leaks. We gotta wait for the fan translations and then the official translations, but just to let y'all know what's going down. The chapter starts with a slightly confused Zenon who recalls the special magic that the royal family of the Spade Kingdom has been passing down for generations. Lois, which is Yuno's father, had Sun. Seal, which is his mother, had Moon. The person inheriting that, Yuno Grimbarial, has star magic. Zenon realizes who Yuno is. Belle is happy, remarks she feels like she just met the real Yuno. As they enter spirit dive, Yuno tells Langris and Finral to get to a healing mage and leave the rest to him. Langris is like, who you think you are? Yuno's, I'm captain of the vice bull, the captain of the vice bull. I'm the vice captain of the Golden Dawn. And, there's this clash between Yuno and Zenon. Yo. Okay, let's get into these panels because it is insane. Yo, and if you want to support me directly, I have my own manga literally out. It's the first cannabis manga comic. So there's 11 issues in the physical, and you can read 8 issues via the link in the description for free. So let's get into this. So we get a continuation. Yuno's got light going on him while Zenon has Finral in the air. And then Zenon's just all like realizing who he is, and he gets a part of his freaking shoulder blasted off, and he's like, yo, and he goes to freaking with all the bone magic. Yuno just gets all that out of here. He does this crazy freaking star magic. And it's interesting because Zenon tries to capture him in his absolute space. Now, I'm glad that Finral is okay. I was just all like, yo, is Finral about to die? But Yuno goes and he has them on like this little wind arc, and Finral's like holding up his, shoulder. So I'm glad it wasn't fatal. And, there's this Finral sitting up there like, what in the world? And Langris has like this little smirk, and Langris and Yuno have this little moment back and forth within each other. I thought was cool. So what's cool is like the fact that they're showing the Yuno's mother and father and this type of sun and moon magic. Like that sounds really, really cool. And you see as Zenon, it looks like he's thinking back as far as the royal family, like Yuno is still just knocking off the freaking pieces and chunks while Zenon is regenerating. And man, there's this crazy scene of like these stars of light. It's like 4 of them doing this beam. It is insane. It is insane. And so there's this back and forth. Yuno's back in the spirit dive, and both Yuno and Zenon clashing. Man, this is so insane. I'm looking at these leaks and I'm like, yo, this is so insane. So we just got some really big reveals. We got the Yuno, the Grimbarial royal magic backstory, and what exactly is the sun, moon, and Star, the holy trinity that's going on there. And we already got the Dark Triad, which now we're doing in the fourth sibling. So there's some interesting things that are going on here. So I want to wait to get some translations before diving really deep, because there's a lot of speculations. I still feel like Asta, there's gonna be something big that happens with Asta. Now, we have these particular we have these predictions from Julius, and I feel like there's some Yu Yu Hakusho vibes, like with Urameshi. When Urameshi died, as far as like later on, and comes back, and he has, because of this dormant demon ancestor and everything like that, he comes back. I feel like there's gonna be something similar going on with Asta. There's just too many parallels for Asta to not be part demon, and maybe to a crazy level. What is that gonna do for a lot? So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Again, this is Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction. Make sure to hit that like, make sure to hit the subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell, and make sure you support your boy, the Most Random Manga Ever. Make sure to check that out, and my new single, Invincible Summer. All that link in the description. Peace.
Darkness, turn the galaxy into my office. Translating thoughts into deep science. Got the sun in my pocket, build your resilience. So when the next winter cycle comes, I prepare with no losses. The work of the soloists of boss. At the heart of my winter,